40 years ago, the Lawn Lake flood swept through Rocky Mountain National Park, killing 3 people. The flood slammed into Estes Park, too, stranding a honeymooning couple from Chicago.
9 News photojournalist Brian Wenlin sat down with that couple and found out how that disaster turned into a whole new life here in Colorado.
There really aren't that many of us. It's mostly our family.
Doesn't she look the same?
Right.
Dave and Nevine Laughlin have plenty of physical reminders from their wedding day 40 years ago.
That's so long ago.
But what came next?
We all got wet just because it rained.
That's pure memory.
You guys were soaking wet.
The best man, he really got nailed.
Because any photos they might have taken on their honeymoon,
You know what? That was foreshadowing.
got washed away.
The morning of the 15th, we got a knock on the door, and it was the owners of the cabin telling us that a dam had broken in the national park.
5 days after their wedding and 2 days into their honeymoon in Estes Park, Lawn Lake breached its dam. A flash flood raged toward town.
As we were packing the car, the water started getting brown and just kind of running
Really
a little
dirty,
faster.
running faster, and then we'd see like branches of trees and stuff. The whole thing exploded when up above us, the river came around both sides of the cabin above us. And at that point, we knew that something terrible is going to happen here. I would say it was probably all of a minute, maybe 2, but
Felt
the
like
fact
longer.
is the water came rushing, and while we were climbing, it was still probably above our knees. And there were logs and trees and all sorts of things shooting by, and all we kept thinking to ourselves is, hey, we got to make sure that we don't fall, because if we fall, we won't get back
The
up.
water was really fast.
They made it to safety on some rocks, but the flood swept their car away.
And that's when this couple started climbing down. I'm sure they had heard, the water rushing, the cabins coming off their foundations, things like that.
2 strangers took the Laughlins in for the night and helped them register with the Red Cross.
They were the nicest people you could ever imagine.
Some might take the disaster as a sign to bid Colorado good riddance. But 2 years later, these newlyweds saw the kindness of strangers as the reason to come back for good.
When you find people like that, we were saying to ourselves, there's something about Colorado. We got to stay here.
New jobs, 2 kids, and 40 years later, they're looking for that couple who took them in after the flood.
I don't know, it's a long shot, but it would be amazing if we could find those guys, and we thought this 40th anniversary might be, something like that.
This year, they want more than a memory. They want to say thank you.
The people of Colorado, that's the thing that really sticks with me, and we've never regretted moving out here because it's just been wonderful.
Brian Wendland, 9 News.